Good day everyone, my name is Christian Prince Eslatore from BSEE 2-1 and the title of my research is Natural Disaster, the Resultant of Flood on the Environment and Wildlife. Objectives. Specifically, it aims to investigate the different causes why flood occur, determine the effects of flooding to the environment and wildlife, explore different solutions on how to lessen the extremity of flood. First, what is flood? According to this, flood occurs when precipitation falls more quickly than what water can be absorbed into the ground. To simplify, too much water in the wrong place. In here, it classifies the different types of flood. The deadliest type of flood is flash flood because it is very quick with a large walls of water in it. Second, coastal or yung dagat, yung tabing dagat. Urban or inland or ito yung mga example Metro Manila, Cavite. Sunod ay ang ponding or yung flat areas. So the difference between urban and ponding is yung urban meron silang sewage system, hindi tulad nung ponding. Process of flooding. First is the breakage of the dam. We all know that dam is made to store water in a reservoir. So kapag ang nangyari, napuno yung dam tas hindi napakawalan, nagli-lead yun ng breakage tapos devastating yung kinakalabasan. Nagre-result yun ng flood kapag nasira siya. Next is the drainage basin. Let's say that the first picture is forest and the second is the urban region. In illustration, they both receive equal amount of rainfall. But because of concrete and asphalt in urban areas, mas marami yung dumediretso agad sa ilog compared dun sa forest na yung mga trees na i-slow down nila yung pagpunta ng tubig sa ilog. Kahit na yung urban areas, meron silang drainage, may basin sila, may sewage system sila, hindi pa rin yun sapat para mabawasan yung runoff na nangyayari. Ang third cause is lack of vegetation. Same as in urban drainage basin, if yung area kulang sa puno, halaman, pananim, there is a higher rate of possibility that flood may occur. Our fourth cause is melting snow and ice. When a large amount of snow or ice melts quickly, syempre pupunta siya sa ating mga low-lying areas. Sila yung mga kadalasang apektado dun. After knowing the different causes of flood, let's move on first to its effects. Number 1 is the waterborne illness. It is the result of drinking water contaminated by disease, causing microbes and pathogens. As a consequence, perhaps it may lead to cholera. Vomiting and diarrhea is the common symptoms of cholera. So, pwede natin i-consider dito yung leptospirosis na tinatawag. Na kung saan yun, yung mga Manilenyo, napaka-prone nila doon. Lagi nilang nararanasan dahil sa lagi ring binabaha doon. Kapag may sugat ka, may infect yun ng tubig na madumi na kung saan may halong mga ihi ng daga at magkakaroon ka ng leptospirosis. Okay. Also, water creatures are affected by flood. During flood, sediments may reduce the oxygen level. Even though they live in water and know how to swim, too much nutrients are not good for them, especially if the runoff is from agricultural land. And cows, pigs, and other livestock are not able to swim. So, madali silang malunod. Itong mga livestock na to, ito yung pinagkukunan natin ng karne, ng baboy, ng itlog, o kaya ng gatas, yun. Pwede rin. Ngayon, kapag alam mong nasa low-lying areas ka na, isip ka ng alternative livestock na pwede mong gawin. Yan, example, pwedeng yung chicken, gawin mo na lang siyang ducks. Kasi yung mga ducks, nakakalangoy sila. Di tulad ng mga chicken. Next in wildlife is swamp rabbits and squirrels. Fun fact before we continue, swamp rabbits are good swimmers and can survive flood by clinging in trees. They can also hide underwater, but yung nose is above the surface. So, yet, they have a limitation. Though they can climb in pine at the end of line, perhaps they die in starvation. Kung hindi sa gutom, sa mga predator. Dahil lumilit ang kanilang environment, lumalaki yung chance ng mga predator na sila naman yung maging prey. Yan, kung kanina, yung mga fish, kahit na nakakalangoy sila, is affected pa rin sila ng baha. Birds are also struggle in hunting foods caused by clouded flood water. The defenseless baby birds can be washed out of nest. So, ibig sabihin, kahit nakakalipad tong mga birds, is apektado pa rin sila. Yung pamumuhay nila, yung pagkain nila, nababawasan. Kasi yung flood, hindi naman siya malinaw, clear water, kundi marumi siya, parang malabo dahil sa mga putik na kasama dun sa flood. Then yung mga baby birds, dahil yung mainakay, hindi sila nakakalipad. So, pag nahulog sila sa nest nila, tangay sila ng flood. So, kawawa sila. Let's take a look to a good effects of flooding. Good wetland is equal to a healthy water supply and air quality. It also adds nutrients to lakes and rivers that helps support healthy fisheries. Hindi lang yung fisheries, kundi yung sa agricultural. So, kapag yung isang lugar o yung mga pananiman ay kulang sa irrigation tapos nagkaroon ng flood, so makakatulong rin yun sa mga halaman, sa mga pananim. Basta yung flood is hindi sobrang taas yun. Okay. Replenishment of groundwater and water supplies. Dahil doon, na isusupply ng dam ang pangailangan ng municipalities at irrigations. Kasi, example, nagdaan yung isang El Nino, na-use yung mga tubig at hindi talaga napapalitan. So, nakakatulong din to. Kasi yung dams, yung ginagawa niya is yung nagagather muna siya ng tubig bago niya ilabas papuntang ilog. Parang nag-i-stop. Okay, dun muna siya pupunta bago dumiretso sa ilog. Yun, yung runoff. After knowing both causes and effects of flood in wildlife and environment, let's move on to the solutions. First, be aware in your surroundings. So, try nyo na check lagi kung may nakapasok bang low pressure area, typhoon sa LPA. Try to watch weather forecast na mga balita. Yan. Next is know the possible evacuation areas, lalo na kapag bahain kayo na lugar. Lagi mong i-check kung kailan kayo lilikas, kailan kayo mag-evacuate. And last is yung i-ready nyo yung mga papers, documents nyo, mga importanteng bagay. Example, yung mga birth certificate, marriage contract, NSO, driver's license, o kung ano-ano pa man, mga ginagawa nyo sa trabaho nyo, paperwork, schoolworks, para hindi sila matangay ng flood. So, magbaon rin ng mga pagkain, yung mga easy lang lutuin, easy lang dalhin. Then, clothes good for 3 days or more. At flashlights, batteries, and yung carry lang talaga, hindi yung lahat. If your home is located in floodplain or even in low-lying areas, try to have flood insurance. Next good solution is the levee. The construction of levee is parallel to the body of water, example river, in order to protect lives and properties behind it from some level of floodings. So, as well as dams, good in irrigation, community water supplies, recreation, and hydroelectric power. And gaya nga ng mga kaninang sinabi ko, yung dams, siya yung nag-iipon muna ng mga tubig bago siya tuluyang dumiretso sa river para hindi mag-overflow yung river. So, anong nangyayari? Nagiging catastrophic lang naman to kapag siya nasira. Kapag punong-puno na tapos hindi pinakawalan yung dam, doon nabe-break yung dam at mas malaking pinsala yon, mas malaking baha, parang ganun. Due to the advancement, urbanization, and increase in population, the number of trees are decreasing. So very good recommendation, very beautiful solution na to eliminate flood but to lessen its effect is to plant trees. Let me simplify it in a 4-bar setup. Sa pagunlad ng populasyon pansin, puno ay nawawala. Kung bibigyan diin, kaunlaran ba ay masama? Kaya paano masasabing lisensyado at may mapapala na para kaunlaran kamtin illegal laging ginagawa? Again, flood is an excessive water in a wrong area. There are many different factors why flood occurs. First, the breakage of the dam, urban drainage system, lack of vegetation, and melting of snow or ice that can affect not only human beings as well as the wildlife. Wild animals that can fly, swim, and even climb trees are affected by flood. Planting trees is one of the most recommended solution not to stop flood but to lessen its intensity. For the reason that we are the highest form of animal according to science and called obra maestra of God in theological view, we must think twice or be responsible in every actions that we will make. Paano ba? Biblical view or scientific view. Either way, we can say na yung humans is responsible sa kanyang environment. Although flood is a natural disaster, human contribute as well to the cause of this disaster resulting in the worst outcome. So, di natin pwedeng isisi to sa ulan na dahil umulan kaya nagkaroon ng baha. Kundi kadalasan tayo rin yung cause kung bakit tumitindi yung pagbaha. In the Bible, in story of Noah, we can say that the tallest, widest, and catastrophic flood exists. Aside from Noah's righteousness, he is also aware that flood may occur, so he built an ark. Many people take it as a joke, but at the end, after it happened, only Noah and his family survived. The flood that lasted over a year. At the end, I just want to lend a word to be aware like Noah. Not saying to build an ark exact, but to be smart enough in making decisions in life. Again, to survive flood, be aware like Noah. Thank you.